Welcome back. This is PPMA TV. We're with David. I'm going to call you David because I feel slightly more professional from Scayl.
Right,
I love the look of this already.
thank you very much. That was all down to Rowan, one of our sales executives. So
Don't give Rowan any more. Look at her. She's in the corner. She's going, look, yeah, he's right. It's all me.
yeah.
Great work. I mean, it looks incredible. It's already catches your eye as you walk past, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we were so excited to come over here. Tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
So we supply entry-level filling machines, tabletop packing machines and sealing machines for SMEs predominantly. More recently, we've sort of discovered that bigger companies need a solution for sort of products that are being sort of new product launches. Yeah. So a lot of companies will come to us and go, oh, so we've got this machine, it's going to cost tens of thousands of pounds to adapt for this product launch. We don't know if it's going to work or not. So we've actually gone from the SMEs to sort of product launches within bigger businesses, but we still like to target the SMEs because that's the ones that we're sort of filling the gap, going from hand packing and setting up your business to automating your machinery. But obviously some people they don't have the space or the on-site engineers that's required for bigger machineries. So that's where I was coming in and sort of fill that gap.
And also, I suppose space is really important because, if you're taking up 90% of your warehouse with these machines, it's really not cost effective. And I guess for you guys, machines are getting smaller and smaller, it's more compact and doing the same job. Absolutely. I mean, some of the stuff here, it looks very compact. I don't know if you can show us what you have here. Can you give us a little view?
Absolutely. So this one here is our industrial sealing machine. Yep. So it's really simple, continuous band sealer. You switch it on with the switch here, and then once you've filled your bag on our filling machine, it's as simple as running the bag through the machine.
Yep.
Filling the bag and then putting it through the machine to seal on the other side. Like so.
And it's that simple.
It is that simple. You can keep feeding it through. You can have a box at the end to catch your coffee or any sort of product that it might be.
I was going to say, you got an order of 30, you just stick them through, boxed it, sealed it, and off you go.
That's it.
It's that fast, and presumably it still requires that human touch?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of companies that we talk to, SMEs particularly, pride themselves on hand packing. Yeah. So we sort of say it doesn't take over the process, it simply helps you with that process, and you can still have that claim of, it's hand packed, a human is there to sort of help.
I mean, one of the things that, you guys work in obviously tea and coffee quite a lot, but one of the things with the coffee companies, it's about that personal touch, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's that we've ground this coffee for you, and here's the proof.
Yeah, exactly.
And as a consumer, we love that.
Yeah, definitely. And specialty coffee roasters as well, they absolutely love it because it's something that they might have 10 bags of this, 5 bags of that. So when they speak to us, they're like, oh, well, we don't need a machine that's going to be packing 200 bags a minute. And we need something that we can turn on, turn off, wheel it away into a corner, hide it and go from there.
And this literally can, I just noticed it genuinely is on wheels.
That's it, exactly, yeah. So it's nice and portable for them. So yeah, it goes up to a sort of size of up to 200 microns. And we've sort of started seeing more use in the pet industry, coffee industry, even liquids, so like a lot of soups and things like that. We've recently had someone who's packing chlorine tablets, so there's a wide variety of use for these machines.
Yeah. Can we talk about the thing you guys have got with Tesco's, because this is fantastic. I love this idea a lot.
Absolutely, yeah. So we were contacted by a co-packing service who got a contract for Tesco to launch 10 stores down in London and Milton Keynes. And it was a sort of concept stores where customers are able to go in, pick up a recyclable tin, and they pay a deposit on that tin and take it away back home. And once they're finished with it, they take it back to a loop collection point. That then gets taken away to Ecolab, washed and decontaminated, sent back to IPS Kalina to then be sort of refilled again and move on from there.
It's amazing because it is literally recycling at its greatest form, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're behind the times with countries like Germany and things like that who already have this in place. So it's good to see that Tesco are sort of implementing that. And if successful, they're going to look at doing it online. They're going to look at rolling it out nationwide. Right. So it's a perfect example of a big company who needed a solution for a product launch and decided, right, okay, well, this looks like something that if it's successful, then we can then look at automating it fully. But for the time being, we need something in the interim to go from hand packing to getting the final product ready for their launch. So we had a 2-week deadline to get it done.
Wow.
Yeah, so myself and Ross, we went down to IPS Kalina to oversee, set up the packing lines and oversee the packing lines to make sure that there was no downtime to make sure that there was 30 different SKUs to do. So it ranged from flour to demerara sugar, normal sugar, mixed nuts, raisins, dried mango pieces. And yeah, so Tesco were saying that if you were to replace 3 of those items in your weekly shop, they're going to look to save over 100 tons of plastic a year. So 100,000 tons of plastic a year, sorry. Yeah, so
which is ultimately what we'd love to see, wouldn't we?
Exactly, that's it. It's about helping the environment and sort of reducing carbon footprints.
It's great. I know, like you said, we're a little bit behind other countries in Europe, perhaps, but we are getting there and we're finding solutions to make it work. And I think you guys are doing that. It's brilliant. I love it. And clearly, you love your coffee because I saw a coffee machine over there.
Absolutely.
So while you go back and watch something else, Dave and I are going to have a little coffee. Coffee? Fancy coffee?
Sounds like a good plan.
Sorry, he's going to make me a coffee. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it.